Right, number one, what is it? Thumbnails are the little icons you see when scrolling YouTube. So when you go to your YouTube app or on your computer, the images you see are the thumbnails. And these are, of course, very important because that makes you look at a video and click on it. Their main mean is to attract eyeballs onto your video and make people wonder what the title of your video is about. And then, of course, the ultimate goal is to then for the viewer to click the video or your thumbnail and title. Number two, why is it important? Making good thumbnails is essential because this is the first thing new viewers see when scrolling YouTube. A bad thumbnail, no one will click on. So if your thumbnail is not good, not branded, low quality, and it doesn't spark curiosity, then no one is going to click your video. So if you have a 15-minute video that is the best video in the world, but no one clicks it because the thumbnail is ugly, it doesn't mean anything. So your thumbnail and title are very important in your YouTube success. Number three, how to make one. The best option when starting is canva.com. Another option I prefer is Photoshop, but this is a bit more advanced. I will show you how to use Midjourney and Canva, how to make the thumbnails. So Midjourney or Leonardo. So we made our image with Leonardo, and now I'm going to show you how to make the thumbnail out of that image in Canva. And Canva is free. It also has a paid version, but you can use it, the free version. So one important thing you have to know about thumbnails is contrast. So contrast and curiosity is the most important factor for thumbnails to get noticed. That and a descriptive image, which basically makes people wonder what is going on and what the video is about. So contrast means the difference between like a dark background and a light text or foreground. As an example, I made that orange sweater, that woman's sweater orange and the dark one black. So it really is contrasting on each other and that pops out. So if you are on YouTube and you see that video, it can really pop out and it can attract eyeballs, right? Now curiosity, you can create it with the title and the text in your thumbnail. We covered this in the challenge day 4 about video ideation, right? Like how to make people want to click on your videos based on your title and the text in your thumbnail. That goes very in depth. I'm just gonna cover the basics for it right now. But yeah, understand those few things. And then descriptive image, basically meaning in this case, it's a woman sitting there in prayer position, and then the text in it is going to help you understand what the video is about. So if you see a thumbnail, you should be able to understand what your video topic and title is about. If it's still confusing, then you basically lose the viewer. So just from seeing a thumbnail, a viewer should be able to say like, oh yeah, this video is about this topic and I would like watching that. All right. So the goal of the thumbnail, the main goal of a thumbnail is to make the viewer notice your video ID, make them curious, and have them read the title of your video. When the title is good, they will click on the video. So usually when you scroll YouTube, first thing you see is a thumbnail. If you like it, you're like, oh, interesting. What would this title be? Or what would this be about? They read the title. Again, make your title in a way where they still are curious to what your video is going to be about, and then they click your video. So that is the goal. They see the thumbnail, they read the title, and then they watch the video. And then if your hook is good, if your video editing is good, then they keep watching. All right. So let's start making some thumbnails. So we're gonna replicate this thumbnail right here. 10 signs God is leading you to a new season in life, with the guy sitting there. And again, like this guy and the background style matches this video, right? So it's all like branded in that way. So make an account on canva.com, linked in the description again. It's a free version. You can also get a paid version. I don't know if you need paid for this one. I use Photoshop for most of my thumbnails, but for beginners, Canva is just easier. So you're gonna go to the search bar and you type in YouTube miniature. I don't know if the English word is also miniature, but it's like YouTube thumbnail. The dimensions should be 1280 by 720. Then the dimensions are good for YouTube, basically, okay? So you have the format here. See, maybe it shows. No, it doesn't. Anyway, this is the right format. So it's 1280 by 720. So we want to add our created image from the video in there, okay? Which is, by the way, still loading. So let me get the image in here. So your image which you downloaded should still be on your PC or your folder. So you just upload it in Canva, boom, you drag and drop it to the correct format, and now you have the image of your video. Now all we need to do is add text to it. See, this channel also just does the image with the text there. So this one says 10 signs God is leading you to a new season in life. Okay, so you click on text, you go for a title, boom, you get a title here. Now you want to find a fitting font for your channel. So maybe you can do something like church, Bible. Let's see if there's something holy. Okay, I thought maybe we're gonna find, just based on the biblical terms, something that sort of matches the style, you know, but apparently not. Main important thing here, guys, don't try to be funny. Just pick something that is readable very good. So a big fat font that is easy to read. And then ideally you can try to find something that sort of matches the style of your channel and niche, but this is not always possible. So I would just, yeah, recommend you to just find something that is very easy to read, okay? So first line, 10 signs. By the way, if you make texts like this, make one text block per paragraph or like line you're writing, because then you can easily edit it, okay? So the first line is 10 signs. And then they did that one in their brand colors. So I'm going to make this one orange. First, I'm going to replicate it once. So we're going to go for orange. Do I want this orange or another kind of orange? Let's see. Maybe a bit darker like this. Boom, 10 signs. Okay. We got the 10 signs. Now we want to give it some shading or a stroke so that it pops out even more. So on your text sign, you click on Effects, Shadow. You set your shadow color to black. Boom. And you have a shadow color. Now the transparency, you can see it's like the black outline on it, right? And it makes it pop out even more. So 10 signs, and then the text is God is leading. So God is leading. Now first I'm going to write this. I make it format the size right. 10 signs, God is leading. Can make this a bit bigger, like this. God is leading. And now before we copy it, also give it like the shadow effect, because we're gonna be copy and pasting this a few more times. So one more time, two more time. You can just Command C, Command V this to copy it. You to a new season in life. Season in life. See? And now you can mix and match the sizes of these blocks of text a little bit to make it more fitting. Make it align well. Boom, boom, boom. Season in life. Right there. So, and there we go, guys. This is our thumbnail. Now, there's a lot of other editing you can do. You could, for example, also make this one orange.
Have you ever felt like God is calling you to something?
That's the video that was done rendering. So this video is now downloaded to my computer. I was doing the thumbnail part in the meantime. Depending on the length of your video and your computer power, rendering is going to take longer or shorter. So have that in mind, yeah? So I'm thinking how we could make this stand out a little bit more, like the text. So maybe we can do like something like shadow, right? So you can, for example, add this shadow box behind the text here, see? And then you can make the background darker so that the text becomes easier readable. So that is option one. This is not super dark, so it changes it a little bit, but still not crazy much. You can, like, for example, copy paste it multiple times to make it more. This is the reason I prefer using Photoshop, because editing stuff like this is way easier on Photoshop. But see, now it's a lot better readable already. This is not the most professional way to do this for sure. There's other better shading options here, but just for the sake of the video, quickly wanted to do it this way. Now, this is kind of like how you make the thumbnail. depending on your channel and your niche, you want to make different thumbnails, of course, right? But here it goes to show, like, it doesn't have to be rocket science, you know? Like, this channel also has just a text box with the image in the back. Boom, same style here. Now you just click on share, download as PNG or JPG. Boom, download it, and it's downloaded to your computer. And now we just need to upload our video to our channel, input the title, set the settings, and upload our thumbnail, and then we have our first video uploaded, guys. All right, guys.